it. Alright, let's get you some grain. Tip your feeder over here. Oh yeah, there's all your hay. Alright, check on the big boys. Food in the heater. Yeah. And to the girls. Good morning, ladies. How are you? All your hay's on the ground. How's everybody doing this morning? Doing okay? Doing okay? So I had a rather unpleasant surprise this morning. I was looking out the kitchen window and there was a fox by the chicken coop. And I had a little trouble getting the door to the coop closed last night because of all the snow. I mean, it's just a teeny little crack. I didn't think anything could get through. But 7 of my hens are gone. And one of them, hopefully she's just in shock. But I don't know, she might be injured. She's still breathing, but she doesn't want to move. I put her back in the coop. So hopefully if she's just in shock, she'll recover. But I don't know. I do not know. Just keeping myself now. I need to do a better job shoveling around the chicken coop. So I'm going to do that right now and make sure they're locked up tight. Alright, time for evening chores. Starting with the little boys. And oh, look. More snow. Just what we needed. Makes me want to cry. We're supposed to get another 1 to 3 inches tonight. Isn't that fabulous? Yay. At least I don't have to work tomorrow. Hopefully things settle down by Tuesday. I'm coming, Toffee. You want to get an extra handful of grain, huh, buddy? There you go. Oh, and here comes Charlie. He's not so sure about that pile of snow. Hey, Charlie. Here you go, buddy. All right, let's go get back and give the rest of the boys their grain, okay? Bye, cutie. See you in the morning. He's always watching me. He's always looking out when I first get to their pen and then peeking out as I'm leaving. See you later, Andes. You want some grain? The big boys will eat it. You want to try? All right, I'll leave some there on the ground for you. You already got yours, Chuckles. Yes, you already got yours. Don't get any ideas about trying to knock me over. Come on, let's go back to your barn. Come on. Lead the way, Charlie. Come on, up you go. Here, Mom will show you. Follow me. Follow the leader, boys. Come on, you're more sure-footed than I am. Attaboy. Oh, you guys, I needed a laugh. Charlie, you already got your extra handful of grain. Alrighty. Gotta go grab some hay for the ladies. You want to say goodbye to everyone? This is our last Vlogmas. I'm gonna leave you guys alone for a little while. I won't be filming all the time. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. My day hasn't gone exactly as planned, as you've seen. Yeah, I'm so upset about the chickens. Abby had been in, I don't know if you could hear all this, because with the wind and everything this morning yet even. Abby actually decided to go outside last night. She spent all night outside until about 5 o'clock in the morning. I had woken up because I heard the water going full blast. So I got up to shut the water off because I'd had the faucets for the cold water wide open because that hadn't been working very well. And it started working about 4:30 this morning. But anyways, I got up, turned the water off, checked both upstairs and downstairs and everything seemed to be working okay. Let Abby in, then I decided to turn the water heater back on. Well, it's not working. I Googled how, what I needed to do, and I tried resetting it. That didn't work. I have an electric water heater. I think the heating element might have gone bad. My dad thinks it happened actually when it was running continuously because I had the hot water running continuously, even though it was just kind of at a drip, just to keep the pipes open and keep them from freezing up. So, it's day 4 without a shower. Then, like I said, I let Abby in about 5. I looked out the window about 8:30, 9 o'clock and saw a fox by the chicken coop. I stuck my head out the door and yelled at it and it ran off, but I saw one chicken dead. Went in the coop. I've only got 8 hens left and I had 16. So I'm pretty mad at myself about that. My door hasn't closed all the way for a long time, but as long as I've got it latched, there's usually just like a gap like yay big on either side. So I haven't had any issues. But last night with all the snow, there's a slightly bigger gap and I should have just shoveled better and I didn't, but I didn't really think too much about it. And like I said, Abby was out all night. Usually you don't see hens around during the daylight, or not hens, fox around. I only saw one. I wonder if it had some friends there too, considering there was 8 of them missing, or 6 of them missing. I found 2, actually. I found another one dead in the chicken coop. Not a good Christmas day. And then I'm like, I almost did post today because I'm like, I don't want to bring everyone else down. But then maybe everyone else is having similar frustrations. It's just part of having livestock. I mean, at least nothing, I don't like losing chickens, but I'd rather lose chickens than alpacas. So, not that the fox would attack the alpacas, but some other livestock could, or some other wild animal could. Someone something the other day on Facebook, they thought they saw a baby bobcat in town. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been watching the Santa Claus movies today. That's one bright spot. And I was working on, I showed you I finished the body of Madison's gnome yesterday. I also finished the arms, the braids, and the nose. And then I started knitting Taylor's gnome. I finished her hat this morning. And I said, you know, since I've got that done, I'm making her a set for her and her boyfriend. I'm sure he's real thrilled about getting gnomes for Christmas. But I made, I decided to work on Nova. And so Nova, turns out, doesn't have any arms. Well, she doesn't have arms that you can see. She's a magical creature and her arms are hiding at the moment. Oh, that's the cats. It's just the cats, Abby. But I put her little purse on. These are her pigtails. I've got them sewn in place, but they're not sewn tightly. I'm not sure about them. I might take these off and actually knit her some arms. I don't know. This, for some reason, reminds me of those old-fashioned candies. You know, your grandma used to have them in a big tin. I'll post a picture. I looked them up earlier today because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I don't know if it's these colors or just the stripe here, but that made me think of that. So this is one of Nova's hat options. She has two more. Here's another one. The directions said to put 2 tassels on this. I thought it looked better with 1. And she's got her scarf, which I'm not sure if I like that either. It's just too much bulk, I think. And I like her messenger bag a lot. So I'm gonna leave that. And let me see if I can find her other hat here. It's in here somewhere. There it is. This one really reminds me of the old-fashioned candies. So let me show you what she looks like with her other hats. Well, this might be a little disturbing, but this is what gnomes look like without their hats on. She's shaped kind of like a light bulb. So this is with one of the hats, and I think this one would actually look really cute with some tassels. And this is hat number 3. So lots of cute choices. She did turn out really cute, but I'm really thinking I'm going to knit her some arms and take the pigtails off. I'm not a big fan of tassels anyway, and tassels for pigtails, and I'd rather have arms. So that is Nova. But it was a really fun thing to knit. I love that I can change her hats out. I also thought about knitting a version of her because she said she looks better with the beard, but I think she'd look pretty cute without the beard too, and some braids instead of pigtails. We'll see. So what I thought I'd talk about today originally, before everything went to shit, was Christmas memories. And I did spend quite a bit of time looking through photo albums today. And I'm not really sad that we're not all together today. That's not the issue, because we're all going to be together next weekend, and when we're together, that's Christmas. We're actually getting together on New Year's Eve at my aunt's house, and my aunt actually bought my grandparents' old house after they'd passed away, which that's where a lot of my best childhood memories are from. So my grandma, both my grandmas were makers. My grandma Anderson died when I was 11, so I don't remember her as well. But I know she sewed all the time. She made us many dresses. She made my aunts all their wedding dresses. Very talented lady. My grandma Vogus, my mom's mom, we spend a lot of time at their farm, at Grandpa and Grandma's farm, growing up. They'd babysit us when Mom had to work in the evening or when she was going back to school. And sometimes I just went out there just because I wanted to stay with Grandma. I was a grandma's girl. I was, as the rest of the family like to say, I was grandma's golden child. I was the favorite, for sure, until my niece came along. Then she replaced me. But like I said, my grandma was a maker, and one of my absolute favorite Christmas memories is the year that she made us all Cabbage Patch dolls. I'm going to post a picture of that right here. At that time, it was just my 4 sisters and my cousins Tina and Tara, and we had the big girls, which was me, Joanna, my sister Joanna, and my cousin Tina. Joanna and I are only 11 months apart, and Tina's 2 months younger than Joanna. And then Jenny and Jamie came along 2 years after Joanna, and then Tara was born that following summer. So big girls and little girls. And that wasn't the first time Grandma made us dolls, though. She also made us Annie dolls, and they were as tall as us. And I had my Cabbage Patch here somewhere. I don't know for sure where. It's in a box somewhere, because I've got I have this little wicker basket, or not basket, it's a little wicker hamper that I use to store yarn in now, that I used to have all my toys in, that I had kept from childhood, and then some that I got along the way from my nieces and nephews. So she's here somewhere. I just got to find her. But yeah, she made us, but I don't have Annie. But lots of memories, and that was always the big get together, was going over to Grandpa and Grandma Vogus's for Christmas. We'd walk in on Christmas morning and half the living room would be full of presents. Now that we're growing up, there's not quite as many presents. Mainly we do a gift exchange instead of everybody buying for everybody, because there's so many of us now. My mom, both my parents are from big families. There's 7 kids in my dad's family, and 6 in my mom's. And now on my mom's side of the family, there are 11 grandkids, and I'm not quite sure how many great-grandkids. My great-grandma used to come every year too. I'll post a picture right here. This is my great-grandma with the great-great-grandkids, as well as my youngest 2 cousins, Lily and Jeremiah, who are both younger than my oldest 2 niece and nephew. Jeremiah, I think, is 20 now, and Lily she's the same age as Jordan, so she's 18. She'll be 19 this spring. They're all growing up so fast. And then there's the rocking chairs I talked about yesterday. I thought my nephew was a year old when we got those, but he was just a baby, and there's a picture of him right there. He had the rosiest little chubby cheeks. Oh, he was so cute. He's still pretty cute. He's all grown up now. That was 1998. So now he's 24. He got engaged a couple months ago. Let's see. And a new tradition for us, my sister Joanna always gets us matching pajamas. And here, I'll post right here. I like doing that because I can, when I'm looking at the video, I know where to post the picture. All us girls, my 3 sisters and I, and then my nieces, all in our matching pajamas last year at Christmas. We actually got together on Christmas Day last year, which was nice. You know, it gets harder as everyone gets married and has kids, and now that my nephew's engaged, so he's got to divide his time between his family and his fiance's family. But we do all get together at some point, and we have so much fun. But anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. So I'm really sad Vlogmas is over. That's been one of my favorite things, especially the last few days. Before I get up, and that's the first thing I do, is watch Vlogmas, and then after Vlogmas I'd go out and do chores, and just give me some downtime in the morning. It's been nice not to have to rush through my days these last few days. That's one good thing, even though I haven't had a shower since Wednesday. That drives me crazy. I shower every day. If I've been working real hard, I shower twice a day. that I haven't been working too hard these last few days. So I'm gonna call the plumber tomorrow and see, hopefully it's an easy fix. And because I don't really want to be without hot water for the work week. Luckily, my aunt lives just a couple miles away, so I could go over to her house and take a shower, but I'd rather, you know how it is. You like being in your own shower, having your own stuff. But anyway, Merry Christmas. Thank you for following along with me with Vlogmas. And I'll be back probably around the first or second with my year in review, and that's one of the projects I'm going to be working on this week, is kind of getting my thoughts organized for that. And then back to just my regular monthly vlog. Boo, I can't talk. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, it's December 26th. I just wanted to give everyone an update. So good news, as you can see by my wet hair, I was able to take a shower finally today. My plumber came out this morning. Turns out, well, I have an electric water heater, and it turns out the breaker went bad. So that just needed to be replaced, and I've got hot water again. And other good news, my dad came over today and fixed the door of the chicken coop, so I don't have to worry about that anymore either. Hopefully there's not some other spot where a fox can get in. I don't see any, but you never know. So that's fixed, and the only bad thing is I've been having trouble uploading this video. That's why it's up late. When I try to save it to my phone, it says I don't have enough memory, even though I have about 20, maybe 22 gigabytes of memory available on my phone. But I don't know. I've got an older version of iMovie, and maybe it still thinks I've only got 32 gigabytes. But I'm working on uploading a bunch of stuff to the cloud so I can clear up some space and then hopefully get this video uploaded. But anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I just wanted to let you know things are going better, because I was pretty down in the dumps yesterday. I was thinking, oh great, what if I have to replace my water heater? That's going to be a huge bill. I was planning to get more chickens this spring anyway, even though I'm really sad about losing over half of my flock. But what are you going to do? I should have taken care of that door sooner. So that's on me. But anyway, they're all safe and sound now. It's supposed to warm up. Things are looking good. So I'll see you next year. Bye.